Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us this week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network. Going to save you money on the program today. Dollar Mania. We all have this, especially now. We're going to shop the dollar store. We're going to save a lot of money. With us as Sue Perry, the deputy editor of Shop Smart Magazine. The new issue has a major story talking about Dollar Mania, where they had mystery shoppers go around the country, did a real first-rate assessment of what you get, the products that are good, the products that are bad, whether you're actually saving money. Sue, welcome, first of all, to This Week in America. The website is shopsmartmag.org, by the way, and it's ShopSmart. It's available all across the country. Interesting to find out that many of the items in a dollar store aren't a dollar.
Yeah, they're not all a dollar. They can go up to about $20, but then again, some items are less than a dollar. So it isn't, exactly a dollar, but they do call them dollar stores, just like they used to call it the five and dime way back, if anybody remembers those. So, there's still deals to be had at the dollar store, even if you're going up to $20. But you do want to pick and choose, cherry pick carefully, just like you do in any place when you shop.
Let's talk about it, and you've got a listing in the magazine where the savings are and aren't. Let's talk a little bit about some of the items, the categories of items that you can actually save money.
Oh, yeah, there's some. We looked at 11 items, and as you said, we comparison shopped at discount stores like Target, and we went to the drug stores and the dollar stores, and we looked at 11, household items that people buy regularly, and that's everything from aluminum foil to school notebooks, plastic cups for parties, gift wrapping, things like that. And we found for stuff like that, the dollar store is a good way to go. You will save money, especially the aluminum foil was a really good buy. I think you pay about 3 cents per square foot at the dollar store, 8 cents per square foot at the grocery store. So that's a savings. Gift wrapped is really good deal at the dollar store. 2 cents per square foot at many of them, 17 cents per square foot at at the grocery store. And things like some toiletries, women use cotton rounds, and you use them around, for when you have little kids and you want to put an ointment on. So if you keep those around, that's also a great thing to get at the dollar store. They cost you about a penny a pad, whereas if you get them at CVS, the drugstore, it's about 3.5 cents per pad. All the other items, that birthday candles, brown paper bags, school notebooks, those little composition notebooks. It was basically a tie between the other places and the dollar store, but you're still getting a good deal at the dollar store.
You talk about surprising findings, and you've got a list there. One that sticks out is they sometimes sell name brand products. We often think these are all totally off-brand names, and you say in many of the places actually have the brand names we're familiar with.
Absolutely, they do. You can find, when we went shopping, we did see brand names like Kleenex, Coke, Nabisco, Hershey's at the dollar store, but what you have to watch out for is the potentially inferior or even maybe some unsafe sound-alike brands. And they even put put it in a container that is the same coloring and looks like the brand that you're familiar with. So you do have to watch out for that little trick that they do sometimes.
You're listening to This Week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network, website thisweekinamerica.us. Sue Perry, deputy editor of Shop Smart Magazine, our guest on the program, website shopsmartmag.org. Of course, you can go to our website and get all the information and link on directly. Talking about the things that you can save and to stay away from in a dollar store. And let's focus now in the remaining couple minutes, what to stay away from.
Yeah, there are definitely things to stay away from. For one thing, when we went shopping, vitamins, we would not don't recommend buying vitamins or aspirin and other meds at dollar stores, and you will find them there. The vitamins, the reason for that is that many of them on the labels did not mention the amount of vitamins that you were getting, so you have no idea what you're really getting in those vitamins. The aspirin and other meds, we found that often the expiration date had expired, so you want to watch out for things like that. So when you're shopping, if you're tempted to get the great deal on Tylenol, let's say, look at the expiration date. Make sure that it's still a viable product. If it is and it looks like it's the brand that you're always getting, pick it up. Okay, that would be all right. But you do have to watch out for the expiration dates. Electrical products, we say never buy those at the dollar store. And the reason we say that is that we've found many with fake UL labels that vouch for their safety when in fact it's a fake label they put on, and you might be getting something with undersized wiring or other problems with it that can overheat and cause a fire. So it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Get your extension cord and your light bulbs maybe someplace else.
Yeah, when you're talking about expiration dates, it's like, well, maybe the worst that could happen is you get an upset stomach. When you're talking about electrical supplies, the worst that could happen maybe is your house burned down.
Oh, yeah.
So you really need to be aware of that.
Yeah, you really don't get your Christmas lights there. Just watch out, things like that. And the other thing is, when you're shopping with children, you're taking your children to the dollar store, and all the things are cute, and it only costs $1 or even less, and so you give your child a little toy. You want to be really careful about toys with small parts at the dollar store or anywhere really, but there are a lot of toys that they sell like that, and so if you've got children under 3, you really want to be careful about what you're buying for them there. We found a lot of things that are choking hazards. And we say if you're going to buy your little toys and birthday, party favors at the dollar store, and you've got little ones that you're shopping for, take along a toilet paper roll. It may sound a little crazy, but it's going to. There's a reason to do it. If the toy fits through that roll, then it is a potential choking hazard, and it could get lodged in a child's throat, and you've really got a problem. So if you want to play it safe, shop with the little toilet paper roll.
Words to live by, and it makes perfect sense. Sue Perry has been our guest on This Week in America, website thisweekinamerica.us, Sue's website, shopsmartmag.org.